Okay, thanks ever so much for joining us. This is the Lasers live. 2 minutes to go until their race. This is the last Thursday race for the Lasers. The sun is coming down.
1 minute 50 seconds.
The clocks change this weekend, so we won't have enough light for further Thursday. So this is race 3, by the way. You've just joined us part way through the evening.
1 minute 40 seconds.
1 minute 40 seconds until their start. So thanks ever so much for joining us. We've got 10 boats out this evening, which is a pretty good turnout for
1 minute 30 seconds.
A pretty good turnout for the last Thursday. Wind is quite light, probably about 6-7 knots. And we're all just
1 minute 20 seconds.
milling around getting ready for this start. Race 3. The other 2 races, if you want to see those, are on the Laser Group Facebook page.
1 minute 10 seconds.
If you feel free to comment if you'd like to. Jeff, welcome.
1 minute.
Yeah, the wind has died a little bit. We're about 6 knots, Jeff. A little bit light. Still, we've got a really short beat up to Egan, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem.
50 seconds.
Here we go. Get ready for the start.
Forty seconds.
Sitting back quite far from the line with 40 seconds to go.
30 seconds.
Here we go.
Twenty seconds.
It's a really short start
Countdown.
line.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8.
It's going to be tight to fit
7,
on that line.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go, go, go. 0.
There we go. That's the start. All clear. Aero goes over the line nicely. 1788. 3 goes over the line here, nearest to me. Really tight going over the start line with the majority of these boats. There's only 3 boats that haven't passed the line as of yet. So 7 boats over within a few seconds, which is really good to see. And just to let you know what we're doing this evening, this is a beat up to Egan. We're only about 150 metres from the swinging moorings of Poole Yacht Club. And a beat up to Egan, only about 150 metre beat because the wind is about 6-7 knots, so it's very, very light. Luckily the tide hasn't got too strong as of yet, so we're doing okay. Beautiful sunset. I reckon we got about another half an hour at least, and we're on race 3. So we've already completed 2 races of 2 beats. This race is going to be a 1 beat race, trapezoid type course, up to Egan, across to a little yellow mark that we've laid in the water, a run down to the gate. We're not going to beat back up this time because we're running out of light and the wind has started to slow up on us. So this is just 1 beat up to Egan, across to that wing mark, down through the gate and across to the finish. The start line is the finish line. So most of the boats gone up the right hand side of the course. Just 1 boat here on this side of the course, left hand side. Let's get up to the windward mark so you can see the boats coming in. Looks like it's going to be tight, really tight round the windward mark here. I've got 3 boats coming in all at the same time, as you can see. 2 Aeros and also our Laser 0696, closely followed by the second Laser 80, which is Richard. Here we go. This is how close it is at the windward mark. Very, very tight. 1788 just does a little tack to get out onto the lay line. 0696 closest to the mark. 1570 in an aero comes round in the first place. 1788 in the second aero at the windward mark here. This is live. Here come the rest of the boats. 3rd boat, 4th boat, 5th and 6th. This is our second aero after having to do a little short tack just under the mark. 80 goes round. This is our 3rd aero, 2619, and Mr. Slade comes round in third laser round. Okay, here come the rest of the fleet. Let's wait for them and we'll follow them across the course. You've just joined us live. Jeff, Steve, thanks for your comments in the comment section. It is beautiful, Jeff, really beautiful. The sun is just setting behind me, and you can probably see the difference of on the sides of the boats here. They're glowing with the sunshine. So these are just the back markers, the last 4 boats coming round, but you know what, that's not too bad, because actually they're all pretty close here at the back end of the course of the fleet as well. So this is the last 3 boats, but they're pretty even, which is nice to see. We've got the leaders, but we've also got the last 3 boats sticking quite nicely together. Not everybody can be a winner, so it's good that we've got a full range of sailors here for the lasers. And in fact, I don't really think that there's going to be more than a minute between the last 3 boats here and the leaders. Let's get down to the finish, and thanks ever so much for joining us. If you'd like to share, then feel free to do so. I'm going to go down to the finish, and you can watch them come over the line. So they're just coming towards the gate. You might not be able to see the marks in the water. It's about 200 meters away from me. As I was saying, the wind was due to lighten up, and it certainly has. I'm just hoping that the tide's not going to be stronger than the wind for recovery of the boats, so hopefully we'll all get in nicely. If not, we'll be doing some towing. So the first 2 boats coming through the gate in the distance, first boat 0696 and the first aero 1570 come through the gate, and they're just on their way on a reach across to the finish. So the first 2 boats coming across to the finish, and then we've got 3, 4 and 5 really close together. So this is our first laser and our first aero. 0696 the first laser, 1570 the first aero. Second aero just coming in. (2619) second aero. 80, third aero, 1788, Paul Slade coming in, laser, and this is the finish of race 3. We're just waiting for the final boats to come over here, and then we're going to go straight into race 4. Thanks ever so much for joining us for our live stream lasers on a Thursday. This is the last Thursday, so no more Thursday racing because the lights is just not enough for next week, I don't think, so with the clocks changing. So Saturday racing will still continue, so thanks ever so much for watching us live. Here come the last 4 boats across that final reach from the gate to the finish. We'll just watch them until they finish, and then we're going to go into race 4, which will be back on the Laser Facebook page. So join us there if you want to watch more racing live. And thanks again for all your shares and all your likes and all your loves. So that wasn't too long, was it? I don't know if anybody timed that between the winner and the last few boats coming through. Maybe a couple of minutes. Wind's just filled in actually. We're getting a little bit more wind now. Things up at about 8 knots, which is pretty good. Our final boat, 4310. I'm going to be for race 4. Join us on the laser group. See you in a bit.